When you think of French food, you think of elegance, charm and style. When I think of French food, I think of butter, cream and cheese. But even French food is undergoing a rethink these days. They're going back to their rustic roots and also looking for healthier options. That's what Guilt Free is going to be all about today. Preah Narang is trained at Cordon Bleu and has been taking classes on French food for over a decade. Now she's gone back to the drawing board and over time she's evolved her techniques as well as the usage of her ingredients. Today she ends up teaching trained chefs in leading hotels. We revisit the French gastronomical landscape and bring back old world delicacies like the soufflé, the fondant and salad dressings, all by twisting the rules a bit here and there. So it's pretty evident that the world over, people are changing when it comes to their food habits. So Preah, two big spreads in the papers. I'm talking about front page advertisements, and it said there whole grain. It was splashed, multi-nutrition, low cholesterol. We're being bombarded by this.
Yes, but it is a healthier option, I feel.
We're going to go today as low carb as we can, from what I can see of your recipe. We're going classic French.
Yes.
Soufflé,
yes.
Which we all know is French. We also associate French food with a lot of fat, butter, cream, but we're going to do away with a lot of it today.
This has no butter, except of course when you butter the soufflé dish.
Right.
But in the mixture, it's completely different. It's totally unconventional, and it's a new way of making it, which is healthier actually because it's more high protein. Sugar is more or less the same. But you get rid of the flour, the milk,
All of it is gone.
Yeah.
So no cream, no flour, no milk.
No, but cream is in a cold soufflé.
Yeah.
But in a warm one,
you don't have.
You don't.
That's brilliant. So it's all about substituting.
Yes.
And I'm convinced that all of us can substitute if we want to.
If it's a healthier option also, why not?
Okay. Now I'm going to let you take over. I've done all the pre-prep for you.
Yeah.
We've got the eggs here.
Yeah. Seema, this is a hot Cointreau soufflé, and basically you have to butter the soufflé dish first. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to start whisking the egg whites and just letting it rest like this for a bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a wee bit and then you let it
Yeah.
be.
So now what I'm going to do is whisk the egg yolks with half the sugar.
You haven't used caster sugar?
No, for this it's granulated sugar because when you add the alcohol and you put it in the oven, then it melts beautifully.
I want to ask you a question, and I'm dying to ask you. Normally they say that baking is supposed to be this exact science, but I just saw you take that sugar and sprinkle some of it.
Yes.
Is that
I took half.
Oh, you took half.
So this is measured. It's half a cup, so I needed quarter.
Okay. I was just about to say otherwise.
No. It is precise, but I didn't learn like that.
Okay.
So I'm quite temperamental. So I like to see now you can write the number 8, which means that you're ready. So you just mix it once. You add the vanilla, then you add the Cointreau.
Okay.
Wash this.
That's it. Quickly, when you add it, you just want to.
Yeah, it just has to be mixed.
That's it.
You have to make sure there's no fat on it at all. It has
Because
to be really
otherwise the
washed.
egg whites-
Yeah. The whisk has been cleaned thoroughly. You should make sure there's no fat in it.
Okay.
Stuck on it. Otherwise, your egg whites will not whisk. So now I'm going to mix the whites. So this I'm just mixing. I'm not cutting and folding or anything.
Nothing.
But it's basically to get the texture as
Airy as that.
and similar to that. Otherwise, there's a heaviness that will come into your soufflé. It'll never be light. So this is done. It's
So this is
mixed
a soufflé today without flour, without any butter.
Butter.
Except for this.
And
no
without
flour,
any
no
milk.
butter, and no milk.
For those who are lactose
Brilliant.
intolerant. Can I just put it in
Yeah,
now?
please. So why don't we clean up and then we'll
Come.
be ready. Your souffle will be ready by then.
The souffle is ready. So
Oh,
I'm just
good,
going to
good,
take it
good.
out, yeah?
Yep. I want to take a look.
There.
Oh, look at that. Whoa. It's what I call a perfect souffle.
Well, it should, here.
Wow, that is brilliant.
Now, do you have a spoon?
Yes, a big one? Yeah. Oh, Priya, that looks so good.
You can see it sink immediately.
Yeah. It's all about timing. You got to get it
Absolutely,
just right.
Smell it, Seema.
This divine souffle is made without any cream or butter and yet has all the taste and texture to charm anybody. A guilt-free French classic indeed. So while Priya is plating her delicious souffle, I'm going to get ready with my chocolate fondant. The only difference is that this time it's going to have a bit of oats. So we're really going low on the glycemic index here.